Hello and welcome back guys to another video on my channel, A Traveler's Mindset. I'm Yannick. Today's topic is the jellyfish, the most dangerous jellyfish in the world that you can find. Box jellyfish, it's the most venomous creature in the ocean even, alright? That's crazy. After we've seen the blue ring octopus, that's top 3 in the world with the box jellyfish and the Irukandji jellyfish. I'm here with the lifeguards. I'm hanging out with the lifeguards a bit at a very popular beach up here in Port Douglas, 4 Mile Beach. And they are out there and trying to catch some, because as soon as they're gonna get and catch a Irukandji, they're gonna shut the beach down because it's so dangerous. They just had a couple incidents a few days ago. 2 people got stung by Irukandji. They were in excruciating pain. They survived luckily because the lifeguards were here. Hospital was not too far, but man, it can end really badly and it's crazy pain. People that are getting stung, they're getting the maximum amount of morphium that they can get, and they still feel the pain really badly. So that's crazy. The lifeguards are patrolling. Our mate out there, he's just dragging a net through the water and trying to catch some. There are all the indicators for Irukandji being around. People are still swimming out there, even though it's in the stinger net, but they're so small they can get through the stinger net and actually can be a threat. But the thing is, they can't close the beach until actually someone gets stung or they catch one. How did it go, mate? What you got? Oh, you got quite a bit there.
Oh my god!
Surely we can close the beach now.
Oh wow!
No!
What is this? Look at that, guys.
Oh my god, they're really pretty tentacles. Nah, they're all quaddies because there's no fettuccine tentacles.
Wow.
So I have a projection. Hey guys, this way you don't sweat. Oh look.
There's some really small ones, but eh?
Yeah, that's what we're looking for right now.
Are they not Irukandji?
No, so these are a quaddie, so it's a type of box jellyfish, like they're relative to it. Obviously don't want to be stung by them, then they're not fun. And they're also an indicator that box jellyfish and Irukandji are out. We don't advise swimming today. We're actually not allowed to close our beach. I would if I could today.
The little one looks like you get through the net though.
Yeah, so these tiny little ones can. Those ones obviously still can, which is why we're not advising to swim today.
We really want to close the beach.
Yeah,
just
of course.
every indicator that they're here.
Yeah.
We just can't catch one for some reason.
Yeah.
Are they bigger? Are the other ones bigger? Or are they the
No,
same?
that's way smaller.
Way
The ones we're
smaller.
trying to catch are a lot smaller than
Oh, smaller than that?
Yeah, that's the
the
dangerous
size of
one.
your fingernail.
Oh, wow.
Guys, we're here in the Lifesavers hut up here at the front. That's where they're watching all the people swim in there, and that's where it all happens. And this one here is the one that we have in there?
Yeah, we call them quaddies, the genus of box jellyfish in the
Yeah?
family. So
Okay.
quaddies have the best way to like identify them and make sure that's not a box jellyfish.
Yeah, okay.
Is that quaddies have spaghetti tentacles, so this, the tentacles are shaped more like spaghetti.
Yeah.
And a box jellyfish, its tentacles are more like fettuccine, like the flatter one. So
right.
that's how you can like identify it a bit easier.
If you get stung by this one, like, are you still going to be in a lot of pain? Are they still deadly or not?
Yeah, they can be. They still have the venom, but like a lot smaller amount.
Look at that, guys. Irukandji jellyfish. They're all dead. They've caught them earlier on other days. Wow. That's what the lifeguards are trying to catch. So tiny. Very high stinger risk today. You want to take this seriously, that's for sure. Thing that almost all beaches have around up here in far north Queensland is vinegar. So if you get stung, they put vinegar on the bite where people get stung, and then that calms the symptoms down a bit. Very wild, so you gotta always be aware of what you're doing, obviously. He's out there dragging the net through the stinger net to show people that there are a lot of signs of Irukandji around, so they obviously should stop swimming, but a lot of people don't do it. And if they get stung, man, that would be bad. All right, our mate's just returning now from the water. Let's see if he caught something more concerning even.
What's this? This one here.
Hold up, don't touch it.
Hey guys, just need to stay away from this net. It could be cancelled on this.
What are those little things swimming around?
Shrimp. Stuff that they eat, so the more of them, the worse. There's so many out there, Isaac.
Heaps of tentacles, yeah. People are just, obviously, you get a big crowd.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you might head out again.
Yeah, I might, yeah, because it's just a matter of time before someone actually gets stung.
Yeah. All right, our friend's heading out again. All the indicators are here that there's Irukandji around, so they really want to close the beach, but they can't because of their policies. They really need to catch one or someone needs to get stung, so that's crazy. They're catching so many little jellyfish and everything, but a lot of people are still out there swimming and it's obviously at their own risk. They're just doing a little announcement that there's a really high risk of jellyfish and it's not advised to be in the water. Yeah, all the jellyfish that they caught today in those little boxes. Look at that. It's a little quaddies, how they call them. Type of box jellyfish, they're all in there. And that's a big indicator that Irukandji are around. Crazy, you can't even see them, guys. They're tiny, as you can see. With my finger in comparison, they're tiny. And they're so dangerous, those jellyfish. And the Irukandji are even smaller. Look at that. We got the Irukandji in here. There are some Irukandji. Look at that, guys. You see how tiny they are. Not even the size of a $2 coin, which is insane. And they can kill you. If you don't get treatment quickly, they can kill you. They shut your whole system down and you're gonna be good night and goodbye. If you are not close to hospital or anything, you're in really, really big trouble, guys. So that's insane. You can see all the little shrimp that they have in there, which they caught in the stinger net, in the stinger net and outside the stinger net. And that is literally the food that the little jellyfish are eating. We also got a little snail in there. Look at that fella. Yeah, very cool. Over in Perth, we're just getting the blue bottles, but not even the Portuguese man o' war, like a little subspecies again. That can be painful, but nowhere near as deadly as any of these. Jellyfish all around Australia, you gotta be aware when you go swim and always stay on top. Good to see people are coming up to the lifeguards and talking to them, asking what's going on, and obviously are concerned. So it's good to see that people are actually taking it serious. Our mate is almost back from the big drag, so we're gonna go back and see if he actually caught an Irukandji. I hope so, because they close the beach and all the people are gonna be safer. But we'll see, we'll see.
Literally everything
except Irukandji today?
Oh, they're so out there, God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's one more that doesn't want to come out.
Really? Yeah.
There's a massive turtle out there. Swam straight past me.
Obviously analyzing the catch and they're looking for Irukandji, but yeah. So they can shut the beach down, nothing needs to happen. Pretty much got everything besides Irukandji right now.
Like literally, I reckon almost every species of jellyfish you can get in far north Queensland except for fucking...
Yeah, but they're definitely around.
Oh, they so are.
The same thing on a couple of days ago, so you kept dragging and then you couldn't catch any, but then two people got stung?
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's why we're worried.
Yeah.
We like want to get something so at least we can close before that happens.
Yeah.
It's important that I wash myself off thoroughly.
Yeah.
Because each time I touch that, or each time I'm in the water, tentacles can brush past me and snap off onto my swimming suit.
Yeah.
So it's important no one touches me or I don't touch anything until I completely wash myself off.
Wow, guys, look at that. Tiny little Irukandji. So tiny but so deadly. That's crazy. That was from the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah, Palm Cove.
Wow.
And all the little white dots, they're the nematocysts, so the stinging cells. That's what has the venom in them.
Yeah, so that's showing the youngest. We find them, that's 2 to 3 millimeters. Then the juvenile, 3 to 5. Teenager, 5 to 8. And then the adult, 6 to 14. And then the largest adult that we find is between 14 and 17 millimeters.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's just crazy that, you know, they are around, they're so tiny, you know, they can even go through the stinger net and everything.
Yeah, and a lot of people think the stinger net will help or like save them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a false sense of safety, the stinger net.
Yeah.
Because everyone just hops in it, acting like it's a barrier between them and Irukandji.
Yeah.
However, it doesn't affect.
Yeah, you gotta be aware either way, right?
Yeah. So.
Like that's what, but that's far North Queensland, right? Like crocodiles, sharks, Irukandji jellyfish, everything.
Yeah, if you're going to the beach, you always got to expect some sort of risk.
Yeah.
Whether it's crocs, stingers, stingrays, anything really.
And you saw a massive croc here as well today, didn't you?
Yeah. As I was coming up to work, I saw a croc. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, I'm glad that you guys doing a great job here, you know, protecting everybody.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me as well today. Means a lot.
Always welcome.
Cool.
We have a good little group of lifeguards.
It's a good gig when nothing goes wrong.
Yeah, I can imagine.
What's your YouTube called?
Traveler's Mindset.
Space
in between.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
This one there.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. Okay.
That's alright, mate. Yeah.
Thanks for giving us company.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It's
Lovely to meet you guys.
Lovely to meet you.
And I might see you around in town or whatever.
Okay,
sweet. Keep them safe.
Yeah, we will.
Take care of yourselves, eh? Cheers. Bye. Alright guys, I'm just back from the beach. I just finished up with the lifeguards. I was able to join them for a couple hours, see what they're doing, how they're protecting the people here, how they are trying to keep the people safe and the procedures that are going on, and obviously talk a bit more about some of the most deadly and dangerous jellyfish in the world. So that was really cool. Obviously right now we are in stinger season up here in far North Queensland, so you got to be very aware when and where you're going for a swim. Jellyfish are two of the most venomous, poisonous creatures on our planet and in the ocean. So yeah, man, just amazing to see all these deadly animals here, and man, I love it. Just getting out here, getting out and about, talking to people that are working with them and experts, and you know, that deal with them on a daily basis. And yeah, it's just so cool. Yeah, I had a blast here. Very grateful. Thank you so much, guys. Especially shout out to Isaac and Anesthesia. Appreciate it, guys. Meant a lot. Was nice to meet you. I wish you all the best up here. We're gonna be back with more adventures, more dangerous animals, more of everything. You know what I love. You know I love to get out here and go on adventures. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much for all the support as always. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye. So apparently the Pacific man-o-war that we're going to look at now is found obviously in the Pacific Ocean and then in the Indian Ocean. And then the Portuguese man-o-war is mainly found in the Atlantic Ocean. So that's the difference. And obviously the Portuguese man-o-war, they're both regarded as blue bottles, but the Portuguese man-o-war is much more dangerous than the one that we're going to look at today. So what happens is the blue bottles, they're going to get tangled up in all the seaweed, and then they're going to get washed ashore. And even though they're obviously going to die, they're still able to sting you. So if you see a blue bottle at the beach, definitely don't touch them. Right guys, here we are, the first blue bottle of the day. They're literally tiny. So you can see my fingertip, and that's the blue bottle there. I'm not going to touch it obviously. But yeah, they're washed up everywhere on the shoreline at the moment here in Perth. So you got to be careful when you're walking around. There's another one there. Probably going to find another few here in this little... There's another one there. So there are heaps. I even was in the sauna the other week, right? And there was a girl in the sauna and she went for a swim in between her sauna sessions. And she got stung by a blue bottle, and yeah, she couldn't continue the sauna obviously. Beautiful one right here, guys. You can see the sail on the top. Oh, this is how they're looking. How their body looks like at least. And it's not even a jellyfish. It's like a creature made out of multiple different organisms working all together. And this creates this living creature here, which is super interesting. We found a little friend at the beach that is keen to explore some jellyfish with us. He's watching his owner who's trying to do some surfing. Look at that. Nice. Anyway, I'm still interested in those little things, and also our friend here has got to watch out that he doesn't step on some. This is ridiculous. Look how many blue bottles there are. Just check this out. Everywhere. That's why I said I can't imagine how it must be in the water right now. Gotta just be aware that they are there and that you can get stung. It's pretty much it. There we go, guys. I got a couple of blue bottles out here. And the ones that look the best still and are not that too long, I reckon. Can have a closer look. The Portuguese man-o-war, definitely a reason for a couple of fatalities, human fatalities in the past. This one is more harmless and less dangerous, but still very painful when you get stung. So you can see the tentacles there. These ones have been probably dead for quite a few days, so they're already losing their tentacles and all that. That is the Pacific Man of War, the blue bottle, and its cousin, or whatever you want to call it, is one of the most dangerous jellyfish in the world. But it's a SEM species.